Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Capricorn for the month of November, including late October 2023. So, Capricorn, we are in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So very much an emotional 4 weeks. Things rising to the surface that we keep buried most of the year, and then up they come in the Scorpio time to sort them out. So you are in your 11th house, which is the house of the group. It's about working together with others, teamwork, all that kind of thing. If you're involved, and often Capricorns, because they are such workaholics and very focused on the work ethic and status, they are used to working within a group and they understand it. They're probably very much a very integral part of the team. Okay, so let's see what's coming up. The energy is 8 of Swords. Are you giving your personal power away, Capricorn? This is a mind card. It's an air card. It's all in your head. Just say no. Hard? Yes. But not that hard, because you just say no, not today. Sorry. And then later you're the one that walks away and goes, oh, I should have, what did I do that for? Yeah, well, don't please people in the time of the group. Sometimes the group just needs to be told, no, that's no. And it's a firm no, so don't ask again. Okay, Capricorn, you've got the drift. And you're earth people, so really this energy of your mind really can be dangerous. So stop saying yes when you mean no, and you know what I mean, especially in your group where you are right now. And you have the Ace of Wands, which is the go-to, loads of energy, things coming in, moving forward. I feel like for a lot of Capricorns it's been quite a tough year in terms of getting to where they want to go. There's been a lot of stoppy-starty sort of energy. But with the Ace of Wands, we get that green light. But the most important one of this is it's action, and it's the energy to do it. So take it, run with it. Use action over your mind, because the action will get you somewhere. Your mind will just keep going around and around like a silly conveyor belt that really there's nothing on it, but it still keeps going. Okay, what's influenced that to happen? And we have the Page of Wands, so good news is on the way for you. You've really ploughed through a lot this year, this last 10 months, nearly 11 months. So good news is on the way, forward-moving energy. You've served your apprenticeship or whatever it is you've been doing this year, or whatever project that you've been trying desperately to get off the ground, but it's just been plagued by obstacles, whether they're made by yourself, maybe with the 8 of Swords. You've been saying yes too often, but now is your chance to go fly. Just fly high and use the energy you're given. Let's see what September, October brought for you, and what the lessons are, or what's, and it's still current now, Capricorn, so don't think it's over yet. 7 of Cups. The illusion that you can have it all. The illusion that everything is perfect. The illusion that, yes, you've got the relationship, you've got the money, you've got the job, you've got the house. No. You can have some things some of the time, but you can't have it all of the time. It's just the way it is. 7 of Cups is really about dropping the illusion and looking at things absolutely. This can deal with relationships as well. That can look nice on the surface. Oh yes, it's lovely, it's lovely. However, when you've had the kind of year that you people have had, that becomes something that you've got to sort of look at emotionally, and it will come in this next 4 weeks coming up in the Scorpio energy time. So just remember, you can't have everything all of the time. Work on one thing at once, if you're lucky. But don't expect, oh yes, green light, open door. It's not going to work like that, or else you'd just be horrible people. You wouldn't have learnt anything. Just all focused on what you can get for yourself. Heed the Seven of Cups and the illusion that you can have it all, please. Okay. Recent influences. And we have the Hanging Man, so you felt like you've been dangling around in the air. You really have had to wait for everything that you want. But have you learnt patience? Because this is the card of great patience. And if you don't learn this, it keeps coming back and back and back, and you're still suspended upside down. Major card, major work. We're waiting for the right time. Timing is everything, as you know. If you follow the tarot, you know that timing is absolutely everything. You can't always get what you want. That fabulous song, and that particularly because the Seven of Cups sits up there, that's emotionally. So maybe emotionally there has been that want of you, and being Capricorns, they do want to do that because they put a lot of effort in, but then sometimes they miss the point. Thus, you've been suspended and learning patience, and that's what you've probably just gone, oh, okay, that's what it was. The lesson. And we have the Scorpio energy of death, transformation. You have come a long way. That wheel, that big old wooden wheel of transforming from one thing. Think about where you were last year. Where are you this time this year? You've been transforming. So there you go. You've got to keep going. You've got to just keep changing the way you do things and not ending up with the same result. Not thinking that you can have everything, because that's really a cheap way, because it all comes and knocks you on the shoulder and says, no, sorry, you're not ready for that. Get back in your box. Scorpio, wonderful. Transformation is at work, and that's your lesson. Learning to sort of move with that slow moving wheel forward. Two big cards. Near future. Page of Cups. New spark emotionally, things growing, feeding and growing. This new, you might meet somebody new somehow, or there might be this new emotional connection to something that you really value highly emotionally, and in it comes there in the first week of November, very much an emotional, and it could even be your relationship with yourself emotionally, that you're going, oh yeah, well, I'm doing really well, and I'm this and I'm that, and status is great, and I'm doing, but what about your emotions, Capricorn? I'm sorry, but you can't just shove that to the side when this one comes through, because it says, no, it's time to sort of feed and grow your emotions, rather than go, oh, they don't matter. I go to work every day, 7 days a week. Remember that, because in Scorpio time, Capricorn, it will chase you. Okay, to get more information on why you need to do this emotional feeding and growing is what's happening you're not realising, and that is the end of a treacherous time in your mind where everything seemed to be going wrong. Obstacles, everything. 10 of Swords is the family curse, where you just have to really fight all those voices in your head, or the voice in your head that keeps coming in, doubting, driving you to do things or making you do things that you know you shouldn't do. This is coming to an end, so remember, this is not your friend, actually. The air cards are not your friend. They're good for communication, but not for you pleasing people. You can't do that where you are at the moment. You've got to please yourself first. How others see you, Capricorn. High Priestess. Something's really brewing beneath the surface. Now, this is a high spiritual card, and people that know you well, and know that you are emotionally intelligent as well, and they can see that you learning to tap into that emotional intelligence and your intuition, really using that, because it's more powerful than that brain in that head of yours, in that physical body of ours. That's really can be a nasty piece of work, but whereas your intuition will always take you to where you need to go. So really use that intuition. Secrets coming out. Keep your own counsel. Don't overshare with people. It doesn't matter who they are. Just keep some things to yourself, especially with emotions, because we know that you're very driven people, but I feel like the emotional side of you is what needs to be improved somewhat. Magical things are on the way for you, but you need to connect into that emotional stuff, Capricorn, and that's all I'll say. But it's the most beautiful card, and we're talking about, with this one, we're talking about March. February, March will be a really good time for you to come into your own and really have that emotional side of yourself come through rather than squashing it. Okay, what you're feeling positive about? The moon. So you can't really see where you're going at the moment. You feel like it's foggy, it's cloudy, can't see the sun, you can't see the moon, it's dark. It's a lot of fear comes with the moon as well. You're fearful of what's going to come next. You're fearful because you can't sort of see a clear passage through. You will only see it when the clouds have cleared and when you have done what this reading has sort of urged you to do. And the moon is, it's also very much about your intuition. So if you're ignoring it, well, you need to not ignore it. Also pay great attention to your dreams and your intuition, how you feel about things, not what you think, how you feel. So it's really about cultivating your intuition and your emotional side. Emotional intelligence is what it is. And before you know it, you'll wake up and it'll be full moon and you can see everything. And then you'll go, oh, that's what it was hiding. Something's hidden at the moment, but it will become clear eventually. The outcome. And then you get the King of Swords, so you get clarity. Clarity, clarity, clarity coming through. No more rubbish, no more seeing through people, especially people, I feel like, Capricorn, that just like to, you know, like the King of Spin, this card. He can tell you, yeah, you're amazing, you're this, you're that, blah, blah, blah. But then Capricorn, you know, err on the side of caution, whatever. Sometimes this guy is really good at selling something and sort of manipulating things to sound better than what they actually are and making you feel like it's just green light when it's not. It's not at all. So you've got to sort of listen to your intuition and go, yeah, this guy's full of hot air, but he's got some good points, but I'll just follow you are the mountain goat. Don't get stuck halfway up the mountain. Clarity is coming. Okay, let's see what the Oracle has to say, and I feel like we'll just put clarifier on that King of Swords to see exactly what this clarity, what was needed to be clarified with the Oracle. Okay, I'm running out of time again, sorry Capricorn. The Owl, Deception and Wisdom, all 13. So here you go, this is why you're suddenly getting clarity. The owl lends you eyes that you need in order to see in the dark around you. The owl can cut through the shadows to illuminate the real truth. Someone may be trying to camouflage his or her real intentions. Deceit, lies, and unclear intentions are exposed with owl energy. The owl also reminds you to be honest with yourself and snap out of any lies or denial inside you. Lying to yourself is the way that you'll remain lost in a prison of your own making. The owl appears to ask you to seek the truth in the darkest places within yourself. This will set you free and restore you to wholeness. All is well with the owl to guide you. Deep wisdom into human nature is gained through the ability to recognise untruths. The owl is an important and powerful ally. There you go. Thank you so much for listening, Capricorn. Have a good 4 weeks.